Welcome back to What's Up Oxford. I'm here with Brian from K2K Productions. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you for having me.
So a couple weeks ago, you were here talking about Lion King, and now I see Frozen Jr.
Oh, yes. We're excited about this show. We, as a creative team, it's just a story that so many kids know, can relate to, can sing every note. So we're very excited to present this in our community, and there's about 53 students that are in this production.
Big production again.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
what is
exciting.
the age group of this production?
So grade 7 to grade 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why is Frozen an important show for these students?
Well, I think one of the things that we've talked about with our students is the story of, the gifts and talents that we have. And sometimes people might misunderstand what they are, just like Elsa, and she had these powers and these gifts. And so it's about helping students navigate those stories of, what are their experiences and talents that they have. And so we're trying to help them, to encourage them to share those talents. So as the story of Frozen continues, we also recognize we don't do life alone. So we have her sister Anna, who's out there searching for her. And with a group of people like Kristoff and Sven are out there trying to search and find her sister. And I think that's important for kids, is for young people, is to know that community's a huge part of their experience.
They're never alone.
They're never alone.
So what have students learned about themselves during this? Or about each other?
Yeah. Well, one of the things that we talked about was this whole, because there's the whole Hans character. And of course, Anna has just fallen head over heels for him. But we recognize that he had a different agenda. And so one of the conversations we had this year with our students was the concept of betrayal. And what does that look like? And it was it was profound for us as a leadership team, as students were unpacking that through their experiences with friendships or just different parts of their lives. And so that's one thing we love at K2K is, yes, we love to put on a show. Absolutely, we love it. But most importantly, we want to do life together. And so that was something that a lot of our students felt vulnerable enough to share their stories. And then we were there to support them and encourage them. And seeing how Frozen unfolds, that, we can forgive and we can be restored and we can have a bright future. So
when you're putting a show like this together with over 50 students,
yes.
I can imagine there's a lot of time that goes into that.
Yes.
For anybody that is watching that may be interested in becoming a part of K2K, what type of commitment does that look like?
So we start in the fall season. We're usually on Monday evening, so it's once a week. We start probably close to Christmas. We introduce Saturdays. We might do one or two. But then once January hits, we're usually Mondays, every Monday, and 2 Saturdays a month.
Okay.
They're pretty intense rehearsals, but we have a lot of fun while we do it.
And then the kids absolutely love it.
Especially a show like Frozen. It was really interesting because that first music rehearsal, you start that first song or a familiar song like Let It Go, and hearing 50 plus students just belt it out.
No word for word for word. Yeah.
Yeah. It actually, it gives you goosebumps because they're just enjoying it. And it's like they jump back to that little girl or little boy and just, sing with all their heart. So it's special.
Excellent. So for the viewers that are watching, how does the community get involved in something like this?
So there are different ways that the community has joined us. So some volunteer on a weekly basis. They are small group leaders. So every student is part of a smaller group of students. So not every week they're all with all 50 plus students. They're usually in a group of 6 to 8 students, and they have 2 leaders. And that's where they talk about the show. They share their lives, and that's really important. So and it's multi-generational. We have one of our leaders, we call her Grandma J. A lot of the students have called her Grandma J, and she's 83. Wow. And she's been involved with us for over 10 years. And so that's really important for our students. I feel that having adults of different ages and experiences can really enrich their lives and enrich their experience. So that's one way that our community gets involved. Also volunteering when the shows come up. from box office, concession, helping build sets and setting up lighting. And sometimes in some shows we stream. So we have some people coming in and volunteering their time to help us capture the shows as well.
Wonderful. Okay. And when is the show?
So it's 9, 10, and 11 of May, and we're excited.
Excellent. Yeah. So that's coming up quick?
Very quick.
All right. So May 9th and 10th at 7 p.m., May 11th at 10 and 2 at the Movement Church.
Yes.
Tickets are $20 each?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where can people find tickets?
So we can find tickets online at K2KProductions.ca, also at Early Bird and Hallmark. So.
Okay. Yeah. Wonderful. Well, good luck with the show.
Thank you.
I'm sure it'll go over very well. It was a pleasure having you back on.
It's great to be here. Thank you.